What does this win mean to you? And Kelly, what does Jake's win mean to you?
It means the world. I think I went out of breath. Like I lost all my breath when they announced my name. Having Kelly believe in me from the get-go and be here tonight is just an incredible thing.
And honestly, that's what, like, I keep making fun of the other coaches because I'm like, why didn't you turn? Like, he was a one-chair turn. Like, other than the one season where Chris Blue was a one-chair turn, but she was the only one that could turn for him, Alicia. Like, he's literally the only person that's ever won The Voice that everybody could have turned for. And it was a one-chair turn. I mean, it's amazing, and it's like another extension of how cool this show is. Because people that might not get the opportunity get an opportunity, and then people that get a slight opportunity then end up winning. Like, that's amazing. Like, I just think it's really cool, and it speaks of how talented he is, of how cool he is as a person, and I just feel super blessed. I wasn't lying when I was texting. I was like, man, I'm super blessed, like to be able to be, along for the ride. So, because a lot of people think that I did a lot and I didn't. Like, he picked that beautiful Christmas song we sang yesterday. I'd never heard of it. It was so beautiful. And you picked your songs and you were like really into them. So it was like, I lucked out. Yeah! Love it.
Jake, Kelly, since you are also a contestant winner, do you have any advice for Jake? And also, well, I'll wait for you to answer that question.
Oh, yeah. I'm honestly, I was literally texting it. Was that this morning or last night? Am I drunk?
I think it was this morning.
I'm not. I'm just tired. It was this morning. That's right, because I've got news. Because you did some amazing things. Those are awesome. But anyway, I don't know. I think having been through it, I think the best advice is literally coming back to, like, never, ever, ever put your worth or value in this job. And I think a lot of people fall prey to that mindset and they get lost. And then, when they're not as famous as they were, they freak out and their identity is they're having an identity crisis. And this job is super fun. Like, this hobby is super fun, and we love to be vessels for great songs that might touch people or move people. But at the same time, we have our own lives, and you've got to invest in your family, and you got to invest in all that, because that's what's going to be there at the end of the day, every day, not this job. So.
Absolutely. And Jake, also, what advice do you have for anyone who does a competition like this, as well as a young person who kind of didn't see themselves making it this far? Any advice?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think, and I've said it multiple times, and my girlfriend's back there, and she can attest to this. From the get-go, for a little bit, I didn't think it was real. And then every step of the way, I'm like, all right, honey, I'll be home next week, or I'll be home, after battles, or I'll be home after knockouts. And then in lives, I was just like, all right, and I continued to, doubt myself and stuff like that. And Kelly continued to encourage me. And so if I can say anything, it's stop doubting yourself, get out of your comfort zone, get out there and take a chance, and no telling what you can do.
Rebecca Ray, Access Hollywood. First off, Jake and Kelly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Two-part question. Jake, how are you celebrating? And two, Kelly, I know in the past you've had wagers with Blake about, who if you win, what you're going to do if he wins. Now that you've won, what are you going to demand of him? Is he going to call you Queen Kelly Clarkson? Are you going to make him do a duet with you?
I'm just going to, walk in. We're all going to a dinner tonight, so I'm just going to, walk in the room and just smile. And just be like, I don't need to say anything, Yeah, I don't need to say anything. I just brought this. And the trophy. I'm just kidding. No, I'm honestly, we are literally like brother and sister, since we fight nonstop and argue with each other, never know when the other one's lying. And anyway, but it's a fun dynamic, and it speaks honestly not just our relationship on the show, but with Gwen and with John. This has been a really great cast of people to work with. I've worked with all of them separately from this show, before this show, except for Gwen, and it's just, I think that really matters, and it's just been a really, really good mix. So, but what are you doing tonight?
I'm going to be celebrating it with my girls.
With your toddlers?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
With my girls. This has been an incredible experience, and I will say the hardest part is just being gone from them. And so anytime I get to spend with them tonight, I'm looking forward to it.
Snuggles!
Yeah, snuggles all the time.
I love snuggles. My little boy's starting to lose the little 3-year-old pudgy.
I'm not ready for that.
Oh, my God.
She's got a good couple, 20 years,
Oh,
yeah.
My gosh.
have to say, Kelly Clarkson beating Blake Shelton with a country artist.
Second time, who's counting?
Just
It's fine.
saying.
It's fine.
Really, how does it feel for both of you?
Honestly, I'm joking. Like most of it, we're just messing with each other, Blake and I. But it does feel good to like, for me personally, just because I love artists. I love music. I love all different genres of music, and like it is cool to like believe in something you hear and turn around, and then this like change someone's life. Like, and I know what that feels like because Mama's not a waitress anymore. I was a good one, but you know, I'm not a waitress anymore. Like, and I know what it's like to go through this process, and it can be really hard. And regardless, not just Jake, but Alex, Gracie, all my people. Like I'm like you. I'll give my number, like email. Like I love keeping in contact. I love helping everyone, not just Jake, which I will help, obviously. But I just mean I think it's cool to be supportive of everyone.
And y'all had an emotional moment tonight when you thanked Kelly for making you a better man because of the love that she has for her children. I mean, Kelly, I know, we don't want to ruin any eyelashes
It's
here.
really beautiful eyeshadow, Jake. I was like,
Kelly, what is it like for you as a mom to watch him share this moment with his family?
well, I think we definitely share the fact that like it sucks when you love what you do, but at the same time when you can't be there and you miss like moments, especially when they're that little. Macy's 4, Hadley's 4. Like it's a cool stage, like especially for little girls. Like it's fun. And I was asking Macy, I was like, "You miss your daddy?" She's like, "Yes," but then she like was totally distracted by the confetti.
I've got a pocket full. She
I
handed
do
me a
too.
bunch.
My assistant's holding it. I'm not throwing it away. But anyway, it's just it's cool to be able to talk to someone that gets it as well, like being away from your kids and like wanting to be there for everything. But, you know, we're also providers. We're parents and we're providers for our kids too. So you're welcome, children with a better life than I had.
We have time for one last question.
Hi, Nicole with Us Weekly. Jake, with the holidays coming up, how are you going to celebrate? And Kelly, what about you? And do your little ones still believe in Santa? Is that fun?
Heck yeah, Santa is real. What? Yes, you go.
Was there ever a question that he wasn't? Real?
Never.
Come on. No, well, a couple months back, I booked us all tickets. Me, Becca, my girlfriend, the 2 girls. We're going to see the Nutcracker Ballet. Yes. And then after that, we're just going to, you know, hang out at the house, spend time with family. We've been gone for a while, and so getting back and seeing Mom and Dad and I'm one of 9, so all of us try to get together as much as we can, but during the holidays it can get a little hectic. But honestly, just looking, like she said earlier, I'm just looking forward to getting back, watching the girls open presents, have them sit on my lap in my recliner and just relax.
Oh, and I'm going. Okay, I forgot. Oh, I'm me in Montana, y'all. We have a ranch in Montana, so it's gonna be a snowy Christmas. My husband's birthday was yesterday, so I got him 2 snowmobiles, kind of for me too, because I want to ride them. But we love to get out in nature. Like we both grew up out in the country, and we're not really city people, so it's nice to get out and like have your kids doing like things outside, like in nature. So that's what we're doing the whole time. Yeah.
Right.
You won't find me. I'm gonna be lost in a ranch.